Haven't you watched videos and you're literally saying, no, this one didn't really put in.
Okay, yes. But like, how am I supposed to say it? So now the internet is it came and it's not about to go anywhere. It's like a moving train.
Yes.
You either hop on and go, or it leaves you. You knowing what you want determines how determined you are willing to go get what you want without having to compromise.
Again, welcome. This is the Fireplace Podcast. I just want to start off with something that has been on my mind and that I read about yesterday. So there's something that shocked me. Did you know that every year, every single year in Uganda, we have around 150,000 students who walk out of these universities with degrees in their hands? And that is not the biggest shocker, of course. What are they all trying to, where are they trying to get to? The formal sector. They're trying to get those good jobs, get into offices. And now this is the shocker now. The formal sector only avails and gives us around 90,000 jobs. 150,000, 90,000 jobs. Again, another big shocker. Around 50 to 60. If we have done well, 70,000 of these students of the 150 get the jobs in that formal sector. So 150,000 fighting for 90,000 jobs, and only around 50, 60, 70 get these jobs. 1,000. Now, you might be saying, what is this all about? You see, the formal sector, of course, is a tiny bit of our job sector. We have around, I think, 90% of the informal sector for our job market. And 100,000 or 90,000 students fail to get jobs. They're unemployed, they're on the streets. Some lower their standards, some accept, like you did. I don't know. But I believe you're not doing what you really studied. Now, 90,000 to 100,000 students find themselves. Some go out of this country, others lower standards, as we said. And others calculate and do the math. And I think today let's talk about it. And I'll welcome someone who has really figured it. I believe she has. Welcome on the Fireplace Podcast, Janice Kemigisha. So before she even introduces herself, I think we should do something since she said she's Kemigisha. I believe you come from the West.
Yeah.
And the West have a language. Are you a Munyankole? Are you a Mutiga? Are you a what's your?
So my mom is a Munyankole and my dad is Ugandan.
So you can speak the two languages?
No, I can try Runyankole.
Okay, let's try Runyankole. The official language. They say. Let's say.
Amazina ganje ni Kemigisha Janice. Nashimira kuija the Fireplace Podcast. Tuza kuganira, tuza kushemera, I was about to say kutongana.
We are going to.
Okay. Tuganire. Guys, I am awful.
So welcome, Janice.
Thank you.
This is the place where I get to interrogate issues that affect us in our society. It's really about anything. I believe you've gone through a lot to be on this kind of stage. You've been making headlines on these platforms for all reasons. I don't know if they're good or bad, but we shall get there. Just for someone who does not know you, paint for us a picture in just a few words and sentences. Who is Kemigisha, Janice?
My name is Kemigisha Janice. Born and raised in Uganda. A graduate from Uganda Christian University. A content creator. A God-fearing girl. A businesswoman. Yeah. And a creative, I must say.
I think we're going to get into the creative world of which I think I have some negative energy. I think I already told her there's some bit of negative energy around me that I intend to cast away. But as a ritual here, when we get to the fireplace, this is the only fire that never burns, so we are safe. We normally use this game just to fire us up.
Okay.
This game is a simple game. You've played this game before, right?
Yeah, I have played Otio before.
Do you normally win?
Mm.
Do you know?
I'm normally on the
other side.
side that explains for people.
That's good because you're going to explain.
Until now, will they guess?
They must guess. But again, you normally call in your circle, I believe you're content creator, so you must have people around you.
Yes.
Whether fans, whether friends, whether whoever is closest to you. I believe you have very intelligent friends. You said you're creative. So you're going to choose one creative, intelligent friend.
Okay.
And shall give them a call. And now you'll have to describe you'll have 60 seconds our time.
Do I get to look into the card before I call?
Please, no, before no. That's cheating. You're supposed to randomly choose and then we start as soon as you choose.
Oh, okay.
So you tell me as soon as you're ready to call, you let me know.
Who am I going to call? Okay. I think I know who I'm going to call.
It's okay. You can also tell us the name of the person you're going to call.
So,
do we know them?
Yes, you do know them.
Okay,
so I'm going to choose somebody in my circle, in my team.
So just to give you some bit of a go ahead to really do this with a bit of. There's no one here who has gone beyond 2 questions.
Really?
Two descriptions. The best they've done is 1, I think. That's how easy it is, but tough in terms of description. But anyway, let's start. Are you ready? But you put them on speaker.
Yeah.
For those who are watching us, for the first time, you're welcome. This is the Fireplace Podcast.
Hi. How are you?
Shine, how are you?
I'm good. So I need you to help me something, eh?
Right.
I'm going to read for you. I'm going to describe something on a card, but then I need you to guess what I'm trying to describe.
Yeah, you're playing some games with your friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please be attentive, eh?
Do I need to be so smart? Should I use all the brain?
Yeah, please. It's a matter of.
If I see, let's try and see.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. So we said you have 60 seconds.
Yeah, I think you start counting after choosing the card, right?
Of course. I'm not going to cheat the process.
Okay.
So as soon as you start, we pick, we start. Okay, we begin.
Okay, what was the color that people wore when they were going to Matthias' branch?
Brown.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. What do they use when they are making holes in a bed, when they are aligning a bed?
They use several things they could use.
It makes a hole. Yes. Okay. So what are these guys wear them, chicks wear them, they are free
Breathe in, you still have 20 seconds.
They are free, they are down parts of like an outfit.
They're not parts of an outfit.
Yes. They are free.
They're free.
Yeah.
They are free.
They are. Yes.
Time up.
Time up. But they were sweatpants. But thank you. Yeah.
That is solo.
We got
right?
2. Yeah, this is solo.
Solo, you've done your best. But I remember the time you were here, things didn't go well. But it's okay. Janice is on top. I think you're next. We shall have others to try. We had Che Guevara, and then we had Tie and Dye, Archbishop Jan and Lumute, colonoscopy, sweatpants. I think you should have tried colonoscopy since he's a doctor. Should have maybe. Yes.
What would I have described it as? What does a colonoscopy do?
You're asking me.
Acting weird, doctor.
Yes.
Colonoscopy. It is a procedure to see your large intestine pass inside there. You pass the things through your anal opening into the rectum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I had sweatpants, drill, and brown. Thank you so much, Solo. Janice is on top with two of the descriptions right. So I think we can continue. Now, this is where we get to understand. I think we're a bit warmed up now.
Yeah.
Now, this is where we get to understand about, you see, we have, as I said in the beginning, we have around 150,000 graduates every year in Uganda.
Okay.
We have around 90,000 jobs secured for them in the formal sector. But of course, maybe they're still coming. And then we only have 50,000 of the 150,000 graduates getting jobs. Where are the rest going? And I believe you said you're a graduate, right?
Yes, I am a graduate.
I don't know what you did. Beat what you're doing right now?
No.
What happened between?
I think I had already found something that was working for me. So
How does that come about? Let me give you an example. So for my case, it's not the same. I did IT.
Okay.
So I have familiarity around the things. The line of work that I do is communications. IT is a bit integral in the process. But again, I have a feeling you're about to tell us your part is totally different because you started with, I found something out. I don't know. Did you lower standards? Did you raise standards? Did you realize your parents were not doing the right thing by choosing that course? What happened?
No, I actually chose the course myself because I couldn't wait for the next year. I actually wanted to do law, but then I had to wait for like a whole year.
Okay.
Because the law students had already begun at the university I wanted to go to. So I opted to do procurement and management logistics since I was interested in the supply chain.
Okay.
But it happens that immediately I'm done with school, I was ready into, creating TikToks, creating content. And it was already working for me. The numbers grew and people welcomed me. People enjoyed like the content I was delivering. And
which kind of content was that? Just to
so at first,
you never know it might work for someone else.
No. Honestly, at first I was just doing my own things, miming, start tracking. And you'll get the likes, but then like a client would not come to you and expect you to do something for them.
Yes.
Yeah. So I ventured into dancing. Yeah.
And then like the transition?
I later transitioned to creating now real content, acting.
To money.
To
money. Anyway, for those watching us for the first time, welcome to the Fireplace Podcast. I'm with Janice. Guys, get this right. Janice. Not Janice, not
Janice. Not Janice.
I don't know. Is there any other pronunciation that you don't like?
Denise, Janice. It's Janice.
Okay, Janice. So I'm here with Janice Kemigisha, and she's here to really fire us up, talk to us about what it means to be a young creative in this space that is full of vultures. I'm here to ask and maybe get to know. I told you before that I have some negative energy around content creators. I don't know who a content creator is. I don't know whether it's totally different from what I think it is, but this is my definition of thought. I would expect a content creator. Now, are you also an influencer?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Now, that means you've worked with a lot of brands here and there. Now, this is the negative energy that I want to get rid of. I still think we have very many people masquerading as content creators, and they are not content creators. They are people who have recorded some videos and have some numbers, and we all think and praise and think they are content creators and influencers around us. Is this the same energy you carry? Or it's me being a hater around because I don't have enough numbers? You can say it as it is.
I think in this day and era, anybody could get lucky to pull the numbers or get like a viral video. But then what do you do after that?
Okay.
Yeah. How do you brand yourself?
Okay.
How do you carry yourself? What do you do next after people have noticed?
Okay.
After you've gotten that platform? How do you now, like, what's the next step? How do you come up with content that is going to keep people watching, that is going to grow you? But I feel like people after getting one viral video, they feel like they've already made it, or suddenly they're an influencer. That's not how it works. You have to show up every day and be consistent. And at the end of the day, know what you want. Like, have a goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Let's speak to your journey first, before we get to the whole ecosystem and how it is. So you've left campus.
Yes.
You've done procurement. You've done logistics. I don't know where that love was thrown, but just walk us through your journey and how you made that first TikTok video and how it literally transitioned to something to do with dancing, and how again it wasn't enough to dance.
So, like, I think I joined TikTok after COVID and everything. So I was in like my first year, second semester. And I decided to just mime different songs that I liked. And they got traction.
Okay.
Yeah. But then the numbers were growing, the page was there, but like I really wasn't getting anything from people seeing me.
So what do you mean
people should get something from people seeing them.
Okay.
But like, I just kept thinking like, okay, they have the numbers. So,
what next?
Yeah.
Which is the same question graduates ask themselves. What
True.
next?
What next?
So that's the question you carried along.
Yes, a lot. So I realized, so people like to see new things. People like to see different things.
Okay.
Slowly, I realized my miming videos were not getting as many likes anymore. So I decided to venture into dancing, which I liked, not because I was doing it to get likes or something. I was doing something in my comfort zone, something I like doing, something I don't find a hard time to do. So I did that, and it also got traction. But then the main reason as to why I decided to like, okay, I'm not saying, but I didn't look for a job or what.
You tried? Did you knock some doors?
No, I wouldn't say I did.
You must be one of those planned ones now. This is going to be hard for us to relate with you. If you never knocked any doors.
No, like, okay, I think the best thing anybody could have now, even if I wasn't doing TikTok, I think I'd be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Because just as you said when the podcast was beginning, jobs are there, but like they're not enough for everybody, for all of us.
Yes.
It doesn't matter about your grades or how good you are. Okay, it can help if you know someone who's been connected to someone.
And let's be realistic. I can't picture you doing farming. I would be shocked if you told me you are. But I can't picture you there. Maybe the entrepreneurship you're again saying.
Like starting up my own business.
Okay. So, the entrepreneurship that we understand here locally is that bit. I don't know whether there's a level of...
It's so different now. There are very many things. There's women in tech, men in tech. There's... someone can start up their own business. You like to bake, use that skill, make a bakery. Yeah? You're into art and craft, make different things that people will use to, interior designing or something. There are very many ways. It's just that people feel like, I'll start next time, I'll start next year. Yet, like, just make up that mind and start.
Procrastination anyway.
Is so bad.
Yeah, so bad.
Because like at the end of the day, you're never going to get there. You're never going to know. Actually, each time you postpone or procrastinate, you keep seeing the disadvantages or what could possibly go wrong instead of starting. And when those things happen, you'll deal with them because you're already inside it. Yeah.
And that speaks maybe to also the bit of starting the whole TikTok journey that you started. I believe there were some days you felt like this won't work. Were they?
Yes, actually, I really wanted to be on TikTok. I don't know why. Yes. I actually come from a very strict family. And I didn't have a phone till I was done with my Form 6. So when I got a phone, it was after COVID and whatnot. TikTok had boomed in Uganda. So that's the first app I downloaded. I really wanted to be on TikTok. I had people I was looking up to. Didn't ever think I would make it up there, but you just try.
Who are some of the names that you were looking at? Are they in Uganda?
No. Kenyans.
Okay, that is close.
Yes.
I was going to say, why is it that every time they ask someone, the people they look up to, they mention names that are very far away that we cannot Don't we have people that are doing good around? So who are those?
Ajib Gathoni, I really, really liked.
Gathoni.
Like,
Okay, I'm familiar with that name.
yeah, she's a Kenyan influencer creator. She's into dancing, and I think she actually has a podcast now as well.
Oh, that's nice. I'll check her out.
Yeah.
They should check her out.
They should. They should. As Yadi at that moment was also trending.
Yes.
So, of course, yeah.
There's something that has been happening around Ziadi.
Yeah, I've seen it. But then you can't really know. You know the internet. You can't know what's true and what's not.
I know. And we are going to get into the bit of the truth and the truth of you, what the internet has said.
And your own truth.
No, you will be telling us. Now, we are here to hear from you. Of course, you've made it big. You've been making news, by the way. I don't know that you normally check. Do you people check and say, I'm doing very well? Or you guys literally have like focus on creating content and the rest you leave it out to us? Do you have a team around you that does the bit?
Does what?
I don't know, manages that social media and you just create?
No. Of course we see all that. You see the comments, you see the headlines, you see everything.
Did you have like that day that literally might have probably got you to the edge and you're like, I think I need to quit this whole social media bit?
No. Like the one comment was back then when I still used to mime. But then I thank God that person commented that. I used to still mime and then someone was like, yeah, you guys are overdoing. She's overrated. Yeah, so what? She might even be in a wheelchair. All we see is her face.
Oh, no.
And like, I was like, this person thinks I'm in a wheelchair. Why am I giving them the right to think that I'm in a wheelchair? Like, then I got out of my comfort zone and I started dancing. And honestly, like that was the beginning of my page growing. So maybe if they didn't comment that, I would mime forever and probably give up.
So now I was looking for a comment to do with maybe, okay, beyond the comments that come, maybe I know right now you have some tough skin or some tough coat that you put on. So some comments don't make sense and you don't really give them attention. I thought maybe the fact that you talked about the strict parents.
Yes.
The parents who are not really like strict, but again, they have certain grounds and walls and values. We've taken Janice to school.
Yes.
She's doing the course she likes. We want her to become the next big person in one of these formal jobs that we talked about. And Janice is on TikTok dancing, miming. So I thought probably that is one of the things that could have taken to the edge and you're like, my parents have seen these videos, they're not happy with them, I should stop. Or they reached out and something like that.
Yeah,
how
so
was the experience?
Earlier, I think when I just started dancing, of course my parents found out and they saw this account, these different accounts actually, because now people, they create smaller accounts. They actually found an account. It wasn't mine, which led them to mine. But yeah, they were like, no, there's so much more to life. Why are you doing this? Focus on school. In that time, I was still at university. Focus on school. You shouldn't be dancing on TikTok and whatnot. Yes, I felt bad because I felt like they were disappointed in me, honestly. And I felt, but then at the back of my mind, I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. Probably they just needed something from me that I needed to deliver, and that was school. I won't lie, I reduced the rate at which I used to make TikToks and I focused on school. But once I graduated,
it was freedom.
I decided to create content, and like now, they are like the most supportive people I've ever had. They are my fans. They like it.
Your parents must be. They are not Ugandan. Did you say that you were born in Uganda?
Yes, born and raised in Uganda.
Anyway, we have very many content creators right now. But where I grew up from, my parents literally would not just sweet talk you.
Oh.
Sweet talk you into, because you've gone to campus, you're doing this good course. Why are you on TikTok making videos? They do not, because that would be understandable. Why are you not looking for jobs? Why are you focusing on TikTok and this whole social media as a source of
income?
And maybe we shall also get to that bit of, maybe I should ask, is it something that you think someone could measure into even after going to campus and doing all this? Does it pay? I know you look good, so maybe it does. Or probably you said you are an entrepreneur, so maybe you're getting the money from elsewhere. So just paint for us a picture of how this whole social media, and coming from up, maybe parents are watching. They should be watching. I want to know, should a Bob out there who has gone to school really give TikTok, give X, give, I don't know, all these platforms focus? Is there something?
I think let me just say one thing. Like, there's nothing you're going to give time or put in a lot of time and work, and it's not going to work.
Your world, I think we are trying so hard, but we shall get there.
No, because I don't even know how to explain. I don't want to say a lot, but like, opportunities, find people already in place. And how are you going to be in place if you're not showing up every day? How are you going to be in place if you've not been consistent? There's no way.
Yeah, that is right. That is right.
Yeah. So, yes, my parents weren't okay with it, but they were open-minded for them to let me show them how I see things.
Did you show them numbers? What did you show them? Because you're not getting money at that time.
Yes, at that time I wasn't getting money. But like, they would, like your parents, parents now, even parents back then, they may not show you that they are understanding, but like, if you speak your truth, like at the end of the day, let me say you and me are having an argument right now.
Yes.
We're going to share words, some we can't take back. And then we'll excuse ourselves.
Of course.
You're going to think about some things that I've told you. And so am I.
Not our parents. Our parents,
They do. They're not going to come
who
and tell you.
Tuition, wasn't it?
Them. Yeah.
That's why they stopped now.
Okay, but at the end of that day, what I was doing was I wasn't going away from school. I wasn't going against my principles, my values, my religion. I wasn't doing, like I wasn't going astray.
That's right.
Yeah. And I think that's what kept them going. Like, yeah, she's doing this and this, but at least, she's still in school. Because like, man, people just wake up in the morning and they're like, I'm tired. I don't want to go to school anymore. And like parents,
I have enough numbers on TikTok.
Yeah, I have numbers. Oh, I have to go for this event. Oh no, now I have to create content. There's even a time where we're having examinations. It was really tempting. And I had to choose between a gig, one of my first gigs, and papers. But like, I looked at the bigger picture, like, time will come. There's time for everything. Yeah. I did what I was supposed to do. I went and did my paper because I needed school for myself to make my parents happy.
I'm glad the parents are watching, and most of the parents we have lately are also young parents. Maybe our grandmothers are also watching, but it is totally, times have changed, and it's good to interact with people that have gone through these times and taken the milks or the opportunities that the times can avail. And one of those is literally social media, which is everywhere, and which is an alternative for the informal bit.
Yeah.
Because as I told you, the formal sector, first of all, is very thin. The informal is that big, like 90%. And the informal sector either, probably it will require you to have capital, that entrepreneurship you're saying, maybe, or it will require you to literally understand that you are not as big as you thought you were, and you have to lower your standards a bit and start from scratch. So social media has come in handy here to literally give us a platform to voice or to be as creative as you would be.
Sure.
Now, you said you were creative on social media.
Yes.
Now, my ranting has not yet stopped. So I've worked with some creatives, or have seen some. And in my mind, I'm thinking, whom should we describe as a creative and whom should we not? For example, the friend you just called, Dr. Solo. Dr. Solo, I've seen you guys in some sort of content house where you guys skit out stuff in a very creative, good way. And maybe I'm thinking, shouldn't everyone be doing that? Like, if probably you have a client who has brought this service or product to you, find a way of subtly voicing this or acting around it, and then bring it out in a very creative manner. I don't know what is happening. I've seen a lot that I don't think is creative. For you who is in this kind of space, maybe help me understand or help our viewers understand what exactly do you think. Maybe you also have your own rants that you don't want to say. Or you're literally saying, let's keep those guys there. Let's continue being the only creatives in the space. What is your view and perception around the creative industry, and what do you think is creative and not creative?
So,
Yes.
what I would call a creative is, so the thing about creativity, we all can't be the same.
Okay.
Not everybody is going to do the exact same thing. Let me give you an example. You know Kabile?
Yes.
He's a creative in his own way. Yeah? And that's his niche. And there are very many creators, influencers out there that are doing different things. But not everybody has their touch. Everybody has something that they are good at that someone else may not do.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So a creative is someone who thinks of a creative way to deliver, to communicate something.
I
Yeah.
still think that you're trying to package this in a good way and sound accommodating to everyone.
No.
For everyone to feel like you're accommodating them. Haven't you watched videos and you're literally saying, no, this one didn't really put in
Okay, yes.
enough.
But like, how am I supposed to say it? So now the internet is it came and it's not about to go anywhere. It's like a moving train.
Yes.
You either hop on and go, or it leaves you.
So it is whatever works.
You have to be so open-minded. Like when I look at myself now, I wasn't doing some things like even a few months ago.
That's right.
But the fact that you're open-minded, you're ready to learn, you're ready to diverse, you're ready to do new things, because people are always going to want something new. People are going to go with what is trending. You've seen this gentleman who dances with his son.
What?
Do you Kasese Giant.
Yes. I know the guy.
Whoever thought those people would, yeah?
Yes.
Exactly. So you never know what people are going to like. You never know. And you never know what's going to trend.
Is it me and my whole bit that is trying to structure this, and yet it is formless?
Yes, it is. It's formless. But the thing is that when you now get to see what people like, because you may be creating different types of content. So was I creating different types of content. But once I saw what my audience likes, what people like, what people are engaging with most, I was doing that.
Let's tap into that as I continue to rant in this in this whole social media space that is employing very many of the people around. Now, this is what I've also realized. You see how you say niche, how you said, I got to understand my audience.
Yeah.
I still think there are very many people out there who have accounts, who don't know, who are doing everything. So let me give you an example. I'll watch an ad of, let's say, some brand. I'll watch this very content creator posting ads of another brand. Literally, they are here to get brands and do whatever is around to get the money. In my mind, I'm always asking myself, do they take the time to really understand who is watching more of my content? Is it something that you guys are intentional about in the space to really know that I have 200,000 people that are interacting with my content, and it's mostly the ladies that are interacting, so probably I shouldn't be agreeing to this kind of ads, this kind of gigs. Is it something intentional based on what you've been seeing? Because I still think, I will argue that it is not based on what I've seen. I've seen very many. Those who have a niche have literally like the fewest. I've seen some food bloggers, I've seen some health people, I've seen different guys that have niched. The people that have not niched and do everything are the very many. I don't know how bad and good it is, but I still am on the other ranting edge of you guys, I think, are not literally doing it. Maybe you are one of the few.
Okay, of course, like at the end of the day, you as a brand, you know the brands you want to work with. For example, I can't work with an alcoholic brand because it's just how it's what I want.
Don't chase people and you call them tomorrow.
No.
Why wouldn't you work with an alcoholic brand?
It does not align with my values and my principles, and nothing is going to change that. No money, Nothing.
Have you gotten 500 million here on the table for just a single ad?
Like,
It's little money?
no, it's not even about that. Yes, that's good money, but I'm not going to go against my principles and values.
Okay.
Yes.
So which other brands wouldn't you work with? Maybe we
that is
open
it.
it up to
That is it.
only alcoholic.
Yes. Yeah.
So you think your audience consumes most of what is out there?
I think I try to, of course, you check in your analytics
yes.
and you know which kind of age group you know your audience is in. But that's why right now I try to do relatable content. Something relatable. It doesn't matter the age.
Yes.
It doesn't matter the country. Yeah, because now TikTok or Instagram or internet, whatever it is, social media, it gives you the opportunity to cover a wide
spectrum.
Yeah? Yes, wide coverage. So you don't know who's going to land on your video. You don't know which country the person is in or where they are or how old they are. So we try to do like relatable content, something that people are going to relate to, something that they've probably gone through, something they've experienced, and things we keep getting scenarios like that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. And I'm now already in that content house. I've moved to the content house. I know my mind is really trying to get to the bit of what you guys do. So I've seen you work with very many creatives around, and maybe that also gives both of you an edge in terms of creativity. Mostly I think I've seen the Ham Guy, and then I've seen Dr. Solo, who literally everyone has twinned you with. And maybe you could clear the air in terms of what is it special about Dr. Solo that you guys create content day and night? Is it the creativity bit of it? What is different around this content house? And in terms of partnerships and creating content with fellow other creatives.
So I think Dr. Solomon is just someone who I found was interested in the same things I was interested in. Yeah.
A doctor interested in the same things you're interested in?
Yes.
Okay.
So I went to school, and so did he go to school. Though for him he did like medicine and whatnot. But he had like other interests.
Yes.
Social media, creating content, which aligned with mine. Yeah.
There are 10,000 others who also love the same things.
No, you see, you can like something, but the amount of time and effort and determination you put into something it just shows. You don't even need to speak for yourself.
Does that speak to the content house members? Is that the criterion? Probably.
I would speak for the people I work with the most, which is Dr. Solomon, Prime, and Ham. I don't think I've met people who are so dedicated, so into the thing, who are willing to like, I don't know. I've not had people cheer me on or people cheer each other on positively, always rooting for each other. Like that sort, I've not found that anywhere. You get?
So that means, I think, for you guys are all doing good.
Yes.
Well, specifically on that platform. I believe on the other platforms I've checked, you're also doing well. But I think TikTok is really growing on your end. And I don't know whether we need to, or you need you guys to push for such, or you would think these kind of spaces help, like these kind of collaborations help.
They really do help.
And if our creatives bundled up, it would make a lot of sense for them than working in
alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
In isolation.
No one can make it alone.
Yes, but I could still work with different people wherever they are. And I'm not with them in a house or in a bundle, kind of in a collaboration.
Yeah, but you see, like two heads are better than one, or two minds.
So you think they should
people should collaborate, because each time you collaborate, first of all, you get to. I did not know I could act.
You are an actor now?
Yes,
actress, sorry?
Actress. I did not know. I didn't ever think about
any
it.
series that we should do?
No. What I mean is like on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. The skill is something I never imagined I would have. But I met these guys. They were so open-minded. I was open-minded. We did one skit. It was a success. Like, let's do another one. And now let's try this character. And like how everything just comes up, like how people share ideas freely. Like it's not a lot, it's not too much to, I don't know how to say it. It's smooth, it flows. And there's no such thing as working at your pace. I'm not going to say work at your pace, but like it's easy. It's hard to find easy things.
Now, you see, my mind is everywhere because, first of all, in the content house, you're the only lady female.
No. Which content house are you talking about?
No, you mentioned 3 people, didn't you?
No, of course we've we work with other people as
No,
well.
I'm speaking about people you're comfortable with.
Oh yes.
The people that you highlighted.
Yes.
So, and those are, I think you've made most videos with those people. So I just want to speak to a lady or a woman in this space and what it means.
Yeah.
I've had talk around artists, female artists, in a male dominated sort of
environment.
I don't know what it is for a lady or a female in this space, a social media space, where cyberbullying is literally everything, where now when it comes to collaborations and everything, I don't know. Just paint for us a picture for a young woman out there who is literally interested in trying. How is it? How do you navigate certain things?
I think for the start, first get to know what you want, exactly what you want.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you really don't have to do anything for people to, accept a collaboration, for people to give you a gig. You don't have to go out of your way to get certain things. When the timing is right, everything will happen. Be with people who respect you, groundly respect you.
Okay.
Yes. Who respect you, who respect themselves as well around you, who are like open-minded, who are going to add on to you, and you as well are supposed to reciprocate and try to add something onto people.
I feel like it's smoother when you've already made it. There's this girl who is looking at.
It's not.
There's this young girl who is really struggling with the whole algorithm and all that. And then they've literally reached out to different people for collaborations. But I think they need to do certain things for them to be accepted into that whole system. I don't know. I feel like maybe for you it was smoother because you found people who aligned with your interests and maybe you became friends easily. But do you think this space is all about accepting, finding people of your... These people may not be as creative as you are. Maybe you need to jump and get to a certain... Don't you guys have a certain way you maneuver these situations? Do you think having values is just enough?
Yes. And also knowing what you want. Because you knowing what you want determines how determined you are willing to go get what you want without having to compromise some certain things.
Do you think there's a lot of compromise on this social media? Have you seen any?
I won't lie that I've seen any, but like, how should I say it? Once there's no respect or once I'm supposed to compromise certain things to be able to fit in somewhere, especially that are uncomfortable with me as a lady, I am not going to do it. You can read the energy. You can see how people perceive you. And this all comes with how you the first impression, you never get a second chance to do that.
Yeah, sure.
So when you actually reach out to someone and you want a collaboration, how you present yourself, how you show that you want, to collaborate and everything. Yes, you can be humble and ask for the collaboration, but don't stoop so low to say like, I'll do this and do this. You don't have to. Yeah. If they accept it, well and good. If they don't, keep doing what you do. The time will come and people actually value you, people who see your value, people who want to be part of what you've already started will align with you smoothly.
It has worked.
It has.
All right. So I think we need to also interrogate the idea of, you see, I know you have been in the space for how long now?
4 years.
4 years, fully 4 years. Now, I don't want to put in a lot of time. I believe you've invested in this time, money, what? And then it does not work.
How can it not work?
That's why I want to understand, how does this work?
It can't fail to work.
What do
see
you
what-
mean work?
what-
I
what-
want to understand your working because I don't want to put it. What I mean by work is the money side, is your finance side. Because the reason that's why I'm doing all this is not to be liked on TikTok. I want
to
it-
earn from it.
I want it to make business sense.
Auntie, this is the thing with people. Like I've said, it has been 4 years.
Okay.
People are going to be on TikTok or try to create content 1 year down the road, or even some people are not even patient. 6 months down the road, and they're like, man,
Doesn't make sense.
what am I doing here? I should opt to do something else. I'm better than this. But then, like I told you earlier in the beginning, opportunities find people who are in place. Yes, there are times when I used to make TikToks every day. I'm not being paid. No brand is approaching me. But I would wake up, dress up, and go make the TikTok videos. Because I would see the bigger picture. It wasn't making sense there and then. But I knew, like, one day.
The pessimist in me is saying, this is a lot of time.
You know, there's a time before all this happened. There's a time Aziadi was on an interview. It took her 9 years to get noticed on the internet.
9 years.
9.
Okay, yes. That I've heard of a similar story of sorts.
Yeah, because she said she started acting. She has done everything. She has acted, she has modeled, but it took her 9 years for what happened in COVID to happen, for her to boom.
Yeah. Let's help the viewers and those that are literally jumping on this wagon of social media to probably bullet out some of the things that you think work.
Yeah.
If you really are to attract brands, because I believe you've worked with different brands that we may not mention.
Yeah.
So what are your 5 top things that you would say that if you did this right, if you did ABCD, brands will come crawling and jumping?
Be consistent.
Consistency is one.
You have to be consistent every single day. Even when it's not working, just create your content.
Create and post.
Create and post. Secondly, collaborate whenever you can.
Try to find people that are...
Yeah, because people have different audiences. Your audience may be different from mine. And then when each time you collaborate, you're actually getting a platform for yourself.
3,
brand yourself.
What do you mean? We hear this thing. I think we just need to have a whole session about brand. Do I put on clothes that have my brand, my name? What is brand yourself?
People brand themselves different. Very differently. Some people may brand themselves with a color.
Okay.
You've seen Purple Speedy in Nigeria.
Yes.
Color. Purple.
That is his touch.
That's her touch. That's how she decided to brand herself, and that's how people
know her.
Some people may brand themselves with how they dress up. Like they're going to be dressed the exact same way.
So find a unique...
Find something that will tell people, oh, this is this one. What do people identify you with?
I don't want us to miss our points.
4, Bambi, pray to God. You guys, I know maybe, but like I always promised God, like I would testify to him, because the devil is a liar.
Okay.
There's a time I used to like be praying. You know, when they used to ask people, excuse me, what do you want to become? People would be like doctors, a lawyer. Yes, I wanted to become a lawyer, but there's a friend of mine who genuinely asked me in Form 5, and I was like, I want to become an influencer. No, it was called a celebrity, socialite. That's what I said, a socialite. They were like, a socialite, you don't have a phone. I didn't have a phone. I got a phone in Form 6 back. But like, I used to tell God, like, that's what I want to become. Like,
you wanted
please,
to become
God.
a Zari of then. That used to watch.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe not exactly like her,
yes.
but like just someone like that.
Okay. I think you
and God listens.
You testify?
I'm doing it right now.
4 is prayer. 5.
5, well, what?
As long as you're consistent, you've branded yourself right, you've collaborated,
you pray,
and you're praying.
Then the 5th, what can I say? Try to be open-minded. diversify. Don't show up every day the same thing. People are going to get tired. Imagine you reading probably the same book all over again, or watching the same show every day, or eating the same food every day. Like, it will get boring. But each time you show up differently, each time you have something new, people are seeing a different side of you. Oh, we didn't know she can do this. How come they did this? Like,
This must be
people
very
get to relate to you. People feel like they know you so much because they are now getting to get to know you on a personal level. That's how they feel. Yeah. So.
Okay, that is the side of you now. Now, the fact that you've interacted with brands, what are some of those deal breakers for you, or some of the things that anyone should look out for if they're an influencer or a content creator being approached with by a brand? What are some of those things where you said no, or where someone should say no to a brand? Do you say yes to every brand?
I only say yes to brands that I align with.
So if a brand comes and, okay, let's assume you align with those guys. Are there some other things apart from money?
Yeah, of course there are terms and conditions that are supposed to be part of the contract.
So if the deliverables are too much or too heavy for you, I should say no.
No, of course, now that's and you guys have to discuss from both ends. Lay down your expectations from both parties and then come to an agreement. Then that's when you can sign the contract. So.
Should I require a lawyer to do that?
Maybe in the near future, but like, I went to school, I can read through a contract and know that, this clause says this and this and this. If I do this, no. But of course, I have somebody that looks into my contracts.
Very important.
Very, very important, because you need to know what you're signing, how are you going to be able to get out of it. Yeah, so.
Okay, that's nice. Those who have been watching us for the last bits of the minutes, 30, 40, thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe. We're here with Janice Kemigisha, telling us her story of content creation. And as a lady in this space, literally it's been a ride. And she's reminding us that we need to be as consistent as possible if we choose this path, or go the entrepreneurship side. Now, what does that mean for me for a lady out there who has tried TikTok, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, things are not working, and probably entrepreneurship is the journey or it's the route. So, for a lady who has tried TikTok, and probably things are not working, LinkedIn, things are not working, X, things are not working, Facebook, nothing, and probably entrepreneurship is the route now. What's the journey like?
Of entrepreneurship?
Probably they could pick a leaf here.
Start. Don't procrastinate. Don't say you'll start with that. You need a certain amount of capital or
Janice, would you start with 10,000?
It depends on even what business you're going to do. Because some people just want to start. You need to start. You need to have, there's this thing called a vision board. You see, each time you have a vision board and you envision your things, you put it on like a wall in your bedroom, something you look at every day.
Get a vision board.
I assure you, those things are going to come true. Because every time you wake up in the morning, you put it in mind. I need this and this. I want to do this. How you spend, how you think, what you do, everything will change depending on that vision board. And it needs to be specific. It needs to be measurable, specific, realistic.
You have overstudied English.
And it also needs to be time bound. Because
just imagining, literally, I want to start. But again, I'm dreaming big. The things are sometimes.
It's okay to dream big, but you need to start small. I mean, Rome wasn't built in one day.
Okay. I think those who are watching us are picking a leaf, because personally I'm adjusting to this entrepreneurship thing. Yes. So what are some of the things that you think young people should venture into that you think are worth taking?
So I can't really tell what young people should venture into.
You have an idea of what you think works?
No, because people are passionate about different things. People like may be interested in doing totally different things, but people should save. People should really save.
As a culture.
Yes. And also, the easiest way for someone to save is...
That's what I want to hear. Please. What has worked for you?
You need to have you need to know how you spend in order to know how to save.
This Kampala has no literally calculate. You're
No,
moving.
you need to know how you, because at the end of the day,
Mhm.
if you don't know expenditure, you're not going to figure out how to save or when to save.
Okay, that is at least the first step to learning how to save.
Yes, you need to learn how to save. Secondly, you need how should I say it? When, let me say, you've just received salary or you have an income, there's that thing called you pay yourself.
First.
Pay yourself first.
Mhm.
People need to do that.
So how do I pay myself first?
Depending.
Mhm.
Let me say you're earning,
Let's use 100,000.
let's say using 100,000. So I might say I'm going to pay myself first 30K.
So what is paying yourself? Is this money that I should spend on the next gig plot? I don't know.
No, you're going to put it aside to keep it.
So paying yourself
For
is
yourself.
saving.
Yes.
I'm going to put it on a bank. I have an application. I'm going to get.
There are different ways of saving. You can get a piggy bank. You can get an account you don't touch. You can open up a unit trust. You can put any amount there.
Janice, talk about things that you do.
I do these things.
Okay, how do you save? Let's use that example. How do you save? Do you put your money in unit trust? At least speak about things that have worked for you.
Yes, I do.
In piggy banks?
No, I don't. I used to use a piggy bank, but I let it go.
Money was more than, it became big, and then you put it in the bank. And the bank works with that app on your phone. See how saving is going to fail now?
No, saving is a mindset.
Okay.
You don't need a bank. You don't need a unit trust. It starts with you. Are you willing to save?
Okay.
Are you ready to save?
So saving is a big part of entrepreneurship.
It's a big part of entrepreneurship. It's a good behavior. It's a good skill. It teaches you financial discipline. It teaches you so many things. And people are very young now, so they might have the opportunity probably to still get some money from their friends, from their parents, from guardians. Probably you have an income source, But in the near future, you never know. So after a period of 3 years, 4 years, that money could come in handy. You could start your business. You could use it for something important. You never know. But saving,
as a culture, I think we shall talk broadly about saving as a culture.
We should.
So as because I still think I still struggle with saving. I literally struggle with saving.
It's not easy.
Yes, and I've met friends. I think months back I was asking the contacts I have on WhatsApp, the different ways they save. And literally someone said, eat the money.
They are bibinas. What are they called in English?
Yeah. I don't know. Those saving groups.
Saving groups. Those are also that's a good way for someone.
Have you tried these things?
The Chibena thing, I have never tried it. Because personally, I don't think it would work for me because I started saving by myself. So it's a little bit hard for me to...
You have trust issues.
Yes, I have big trust issues. What if they walk away? And I keep hearing these different scenarios of people someone left Chibena and now they're not giving the money. There's a lot of controversies.
But do you think it works?
It works for some people. I've seen it work. So I think at the end of the day, you need to get what works for you.
And as a young woman who is into business, I know it's been a ride, and I want to appreciate those who have kept their eyeballs here. And Janice, if you were to speak to, I'm specific to the young girl because you're a mirror to very many of those that have chosen this path. I think out of 10 I see 8 out of 10 more girls online, in terms of creating content and all that. Of course, there are guys there, but I think the feed will change with time. Now, I want you to speak to that social media element, which my parents think is a bad influence. People don't sleep, Janice. People don't sleep. People are always on TikTok. I don't know, in just a sentence or two, however much it is giving you, before I even forget, I think this will help someone. How do you get money from these platforms, apart from get brands?
So, the app itself, I don't get money from it. Maybe
with all those followers that you have.
Yeah, maybe it's because of the country we're living in.
Okay.
Or maybe Africa. I don't know. I really don't know how it works.
Yes.
But the only way you can get money is through the brands that endorse you. The
It's
brands
very
that people
important to package yourself.
package yourself. How you package yourself determines which brands approach you. It determines how you charge. It determines a lot of things.
And now the charging is also another core topic to say. Because now, Janice, I don't know how much you charge, but there's me who has been approached by a few brands and I'm thinking, and they're exploiting me really. How do you really,
Do I what?
how do you really work around not being exploited by brands?
I wouldn't say there's a way of doing that because honestly, even me when I was beginning, I probably was exploited for the longest. But again, you look at the bigger picture. You look at the bigger picture, like maybe now it's happening, but better days are coming. There will be a time where I'll be like, no, it's okay.
I also think you have exploited brands.
Me?
Content creators. You're representing very many out there.
Really? I've exploited brands? No. That can't happen.
It can. This is how it happens. Brands come to you. Brands pay a lump sum. And you never achieve those
Goals
that
or
you set.
That's a little bit difficult because anyway, speaking from my end, yes, I try to deliver. And that's why you keep seeing another brand has endorsed you, another brand has embodied you because of the good work that you do. So when I'm doing work for a brand, I specifically do it so that the client is happy and also for my account to grow. But then I'm also doing it for the good of the growth of my brand. Like another client is going to see this person's work and they're going to be happy and comes through.
Speaks to probably those that don't have clients coming through.
Whether you have clients coming through or not, you need to try and push yourself to do better.
You have learned this. I think there should be a school that teaches us how to do this. But again, in a nutshell, social media, which is now a profession to many of us, young people, is a very big issue. Parents haven't yet adjusted. The people up there haven't yet adjusted. You know, there's even a talk about taxing.
Taxing who?
Creators, you people are making a lot of money. Beyond you making a lot of money, it is still having people literally drop off. There's a lot to do with mental health and depression. People are not sleeping. I don't know what you think. What is your perspective around social media as a fuel to some of these issues that are happening to us in society?
I wouldn't have anything to say about that because I don't have a negative side.
We've got a lot of money and got comfortable.
No, it's not about that. Yes, I've been both on a viewer's end and also on a creator's end. And I think like about the depression and whatnot, I don't think social media causes it. I think it's a pressure that social media might come with maybe. And the fact that right now, like the young generation is probably focusing on the wrong things. That's why depression is coming. But I don't think it's entirely because of social media. You don't think
social media is the problem?
It might be the problem, but you see the pressure that leads to that depression is the pressure people put themselves, what they take in from.
It's like any other job.
Yeah.
It's like any other, I don't know, platform.
Yeah, because social media is what people let you see. But you see some people tend to take it in as the reality, or you can't know. So like maybe that's what is depressing the young people out there.
I know we shall come back and talk about social media at full length, because when I come to speak to the other side of pressure and social media, I still think that in the times we're going to, probably for you know how to hide yourself from social media, even you've learned the balance of it, but I still think there's a number of young people out there that are still struggling
to balance
this. That if I'm receiving these big numbers every day, how do I really keep myself away from these kind of platforms? But anyway, your last words as we conclude this. And of course, for all those who are watching, I repeat, share this, invite a friend, load those data bundles, and let us watch Janice. Tell us her last words, please.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for hosting me. It's been such a pleasure. And I'm glad we could talk about all these different things.
We shall definitely continue to talk about these things.
To any young girl outside there who would love to be a content creator or creative, or probably someone on the internet. Yeah, just keep going, keep believing. There's a reason as to why you want that thing. You can't want something that you can't be or you can't be able to reach. So just keep yourself graced in the Lord. He is the way, the truth, and the light. And then, most importantly, please stand on business, be confident, know your values, and stick to the principles. No one should tell you otherwise.
The Fireplace podcasts. Next time, I think we should have more of these creators. I think we need to talk about social media at length. I still stand on that high ground of there's something around social media that is not right, but we shall get the best out of it. Anyway, it's been a pleasure hosting you. My name is Bob Wayne, and till next time, bye.